So one of the most memorable strategic transformations that I've been involved in was probably also one of the hardest, which is a company that was in a market that was facing structural decline. So it was a very, very difficult transformation because essentially what we were describing there was a company that essentially had to completely pivot the company towards a fundamentally different business model. And when we first got in the room, there was a lot of concern, a lot of different ideas floating around, very different viewpoints amongst the management team. And one of the key things that we had to do was ground everything back into value creation, understand which of the ideas were really going to move the needle on value creation and which ones should be pursued and which ones should be stopped. And that was the first step during the strategic diligence phase. And ultimately we got to conviction, and it was very exciting to see the management team really rally around a few big ideas that they were going to pursue. Once we moved past that phase and we had the strategic roadmap in place and moved to the detailed design and planning phase, it was exciting because a larger cross-section of the organization got involved in the planning and the ownership of the ideas and really building out what those could look like, what the key milestones would be, and putting all in place the transformation infrastructure that's required to navigate a complicated global transformation like that. And the types of moves this company needed to make was new products, it was new geographies, it was a revamped go-to-market model, and all those things required time and investment. And so in addition to the strategic initiatives, the transformation roadmap also had to incorporate productivity initiatives to fund the strategic initiatives. And so it was a very multifaceted transformation that the company was pursuing. Very exciting to see lots of buy-in and conviction from the top team all the way down to the front line. And one of the most rewarding things is then when you see the announcement of a new product or an entry into a new market and start seeing the impact from those initiatives being delivered. Very, very exciting. So in order to execute the transformation, there were several capability gaps that existed within the organization that were widely recognized. It required a new advanced analytics capability, new digital capabilities, new geographical capabilities. And as a result, there was a lot of new talent brought into the organization in order to help execute some of these. In addition to that, some of the existing talent, there was a capability building program that they had to put in place to enhance the capabilities of some of the individuals on the team in order to meaningfully participate in the transformation. And so capability building and capabilities are extremely important. In a strategic transformation, I've rarely seen it where it doesn't require some injection of capabilities outside the company. It also is often where new partnerships need to be formed with other companies in order to inorganically have those capabilities versus bringing them all in-house. And so that was a really important part of the transformation.